Good evening, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves, and I have a message from your guardian demon. Your guardian demon is the dark entity, the entity of chaos that surrounds you and watches over you. Unlike your guardian angel, your guardian demon is not so much an agent of fate, but an agent of determination. Your guardian demon will always kind of want you to seek your own path, your own destiny, to go against the will of the divine. And I don't know, as a servant of chaos myself, my dark and lovely souls, that seems pretty cool to me. So what I'm going to do is use these eyes, this voice, this heart, and these hands, and I'm going to summon your guardian demon and channel him through me. And through the cards, we're going to find out what you need to know today. Maybe it's something good, maybe it's something bad. I'll let the cards lead me to it, but it is definitely a message that you need to know. And it's going to be a message on how you, my dark and lovely soul, can take fate in your own hand and control it your own way. And kind of twist it, bend it, do what you need to do with it, because you're the master of your own destiny. All right, so first card I have is the Knight of Wands. Let's pull 3 cards and make a small story. 3 of Swords. That's not good. That's not good. We don't like the 3 of Swords after the Knight of Wands. Then we got the Chariot. This is a story of love, my dark and lovely souls. Isn't all tarot stories, or most of them, stories of love? What your guardian demon wants you to know is you were in a relationship, weren't you? And it was a good one. Or at least you thought it was. But you were on top of the world, right? You were doing your thing. You were going places, seeing things. You had the love of your life at your side, right? It was pretty cool. And it made you feel good, made you feel confident. This is what you were looking for in your life, right? And then boom. Boom. Apparently it wasn't what they were looking for, though, right? So the next thing you know is you find yourself just out in the cold. My dark and lovely soul, we end one thing to begin another. We see the Chariot after the 3 of Swords, right? When I see this, so we were having a good time, right? But this guy, this Knight of Wands, and he is a cool card. I dig him. I dig him quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of passion, stuff like that. But the Chariot is the major arcana. The Chariot is a card of love. It's associated with cancers. And if you ever met a cancer, they're the most weepy, lovey people on the planet. I'm sorry, cancers. But no, I'm not. Seriously, the Chariot is the card. It's a card about coming to what you desire quickly. And it's usually in the manner of love. And this individual, so what I see is an evolution. My dark and lovely souls, I deal with love more than anything, right? And you really got to know this is, we always think that we find the love of our lives. It's never going to get any better, right? We can never find anything better than that. That's going to be the best person. That's going to be the best person ever, right? There's nothing better. There's always something better around the corner. There's always something surprising. You just have to open your mind to it. That's what your guardian demon wants you to know. Do not feel like you have been constrained by fate, like this is the end of your tale. It's just the beginning, my dark and lovely soul. But it wouldn't be a Lenny Graves reading if we pulled 3 cards. I mean, come on, that's not enough. We're going to pull at least 5. We're going to pull the whole deck by the time it's over. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. You're going to find a person who's got money. Or you will help them become a person of money. Does that make sense? Sometimes, with the 10 of Pentacles, I just did a reading to one of the songs about if you choose a path between in life, you can choose between love and money. And you should always choose love, my dark and lovely soul. And your guardian demon would agree with me on this, because money is such a temporal thing. But what I see coming through is that this person that you come into is they either are already kind of got the money going, and that's cool. This is a level up in your relationship status, or maybe like you'll meet this person, you guys start a business, you do something amazing, right? It just glows up into something just brilliant, right? A microphone on it, let's hope so. All right. Okay, let's see what's next. 2 of Wands. You're on your path towards this, but the 2 of Wands is an interesting card. The 2 of Wands, if we look at it, let's analyze the Rider-Waite Tarot card deck imagery today with Lenny Graves and your guardian demon. Okay, so there we go, right? So this guy, he knows where he's going. He's got the world in front of him, and he's got his walking stick, and he's ready to go, but he's got a stick behind him. He doesn't remember it. He doesn't see it. On your path to a new relationship, new happiness, make sure you're not closing off anything. Some kind of wonderful moment. I reference this. I love this movie. And nobody ever says this. I'm with Eric Stoltz. I'm not going to talk. Scary Man made me cry a little bit, because it's sad at the end, because this guy realizes that he could have just with the prom queen. She's not worth it. It's his friend, right? It's this one chick that he just knows. It's a really beautiful story, right? And so it reminds me that we should always look for like love and happiness and stuff. Sometimes it's just right in front of us and we don't even see it, because we are so locked on to something else. Does that make sense? That's what your guardian demon wants you to know. Is you see, if you might think that you're like bound by fate, dark and lovely soul, yeah, you are to an extent. But you're also a creature of free will. Ever since Eve took a bite of that apple, you kind of do what you want to do, right? And so you might be guided by destiny, and there are definitely certain fixed points in destiny. But okay, let's pull 2 more cards. 4 of Pentacles Ace of Pentacles. You're holding on to the past and you're not seeing the future. This is just the vibe I've had for the past few months with a lot of the collective, is you got to let go of the past. The past just isn't there anymore. It's easy to kind of forget about the future sometimes, but we have to remind ourselves that the future and the past, neither one of them exist. They're both gone, right? One doesn't exist and one's gone. Whatever happened in the past is just a memory, and memories should just be happy memories. They really should. You don't need to have any sad memories, except maybe as a lesson, perhaps, but we don't want to dwell on those. We want to dwell on things that make us happy, not that make us sad. If you are in a place of sadness, if someone has made you sad for so long, you got to really ask you, why are you doing that? Why are you allowing that to happen when there's a new opportunity out there for you, right, my dark and lovely soul? And this won't resonate with everybody in my collective. Some of my dark and lovely souls have amazing relationships with beautiful people. But some of us have come off of a horrible relationship. And coming off of that horrible relationship that we maybe tried to make work or whatever, maybe it was our fault. There's a lot of different ways I read for collective, right? But coming off of that relationship, we're holding on to the past. This dude, the Four of Pentacles guy, right? And then we're not planting the new seed. So that's what your guardian demon kind of wants you to know today, is the route you're kind of currently going is you're kind of keeping yourself closed off from planting the seed. Okay? Does that make sense? You're not, like, there might be a beautiful person just in front of you, but you're just not looking because you're looking towards the past, right? Or a beautiful opportunity. This is just as a love reading, it really is, but it could be like a metaphor for your career, but I don't really consider it that way. Let's see what else we got. Lovers. You're at a point of destiny, my dark and lovely soul. And again, this won't resonate with my entire collective. I do not like the word collective. Because shall we use all of my enlightened? I like that because we use dysfunctional enlightenment. I don't like collective. Collective sounds like we're a bunch of bugs or termites or something. Anyway, that's a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve. This is going to resonate with all my enlightened folk in different ways. Some folks aren't there with this, okay? So you're in a good relationship and stuff like that. But this is a very specific message for some of my folks. You have left a relationship, you cannot get over it, and you're missing opportunities for it. You are like basically bound by fate to keep on that path. But you know what your guardian demon is here to tell you today through me? You don't have to do it. You don't have to listen to fate. Nobody listens to fate. He's just an old man sitting up in the celestial hall telling people what to do. Just ignore him completely. It's fine. No, but seriously, there are certain points in fate that have to be, okay? But the future is never really set. Talking to you today, I'm telling you, my dark and lovely soul, you don't have to choose that. You can open up your eyes and see the love that's right in front of you. It's just right in front of you. You don't have to just want it. You just gotta want it. You just gotta want it. It's not gonna DoorDash itself to you. It's not going to do that, unfortunately. I wish we could DoorDash love. That would be amazing, but just Taco Bell. But no, it's not. Well, maybe your DoorDasher will be Prince Charming. That would be a cool story. But no, that's not going to happen, right? But there's something out there around you. Just this is the message that you really need to know, is that I can tell you a dozen different ways. Nobody ever listens to me. This is my thing. I love my clients. I love the folks in my life. I always tell them the future. You know what they do? They're going to go ahead and do it anyway. I always laugh. But stop being morose. I know it's easier said than done. But as soon as you are, then bam. Just bam. This other new energy is going to come into your life. What else do I need to know about that? Death. That's really cool because it's my astrology, my dark and lovely souls. I'm a Gemini sun and a Scorpio moon. Death is the ending of this lonely period and new like lovers. It's really cool. It really is. I mean, I have like this wonderful thing, and I have this like casual attitude about this reading because this really is on you. You can choose what you want to do here. And like I said, this is not for everybody. If this did not resonate for you and you have made it this long, my dark and lovely soul, I adore you. Could you please think about liking the video anyway? Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe I look nice today. But for the folks that this is for, you got to make this decision. You can't be sad about this person anymore. It does not work for you. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. This person was never that great. You know why I know this? Because you're sitting there sad about them. The people that we really love in our lives don't make us sad. They make us happy. I love, my favorite Offspring song. No, my favorite Offspring song is the one about the chick who dies and it's heaven so far away. But the second favorite Offspring song that I have is the one about self-esteem. I think that song's amazing. You do not, the more you suffer, the more it shows you really care. No. That's not how love works. You do not have to go up on your proverbial, I can't use words. Proverbial, it's gone. It's just not going to happen. The spirits won't let me. It's because I'm making a cross reference and I'm channeling a demon. You can't put yourself up on the cross that way. It's too close to Easter. You can't put yourself up on the cross that way. You don't need to. So come on down. Come on down. Burst out of the tube. I'm going to just go right to hell. That's the thing. But seriously, you don't need to do this to yourself anymore. The death of your relationship, of being sad over this person, we're going to throw it away. I give you permission to do that right now. Okay? And so does your demon. Your demon is not like this. Go out and be wild. Go have a few drinks with the girls or the boys or whatever. And just go have some fun and forget about this person. This person was never good for you. It's an illusion. You're holding on to like a shadow of the past, like this echo of a memory that really wasn't. I promise you 5 years from now, it won't look the same. And yes, I know I sound bitter. You'll find me down in bitter land with the rest of us bitter folk. But sometimes that's just the truth, my dark and lovely soul. Sometimes people don't do us right. Right? So we got to stew down in bitter town, but then we move on with our lives. And like I said, I have seen this so many times in my own life and other people's lives. We think we find the most amazing person and that person cannot be beat. But then, boom, the universe throws us with just a dozen other things that are like, oh, really? Well, maybe not a dozen, but like I said, one chapter closes. No, one chapter ends. So to open one door, close. You get what I'm saying, guys. I can't speak anymore. There's too much magical activity. But you get what I'm saying, okay? Is choose it. Just choose it. My dark and lovely souls, my name is Lenny Graves, and you can find me at The Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube, and you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram, and I would love to see you there if you think about liking and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. You'd be pretty amazing, and I would appreciate you. If you like the way that I read cards, and I hope you do, you can always get a personal reading at thelennygraves.com. All just one word. I offer books, magic spells. I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I have not even tried, my dark and lovely souls, and accept no substitutes. I do not solicit readings, my dark and lovely souls, in neither comments or direct messages. If you get one of those, it's a scam or report them. It is not me. You're a beautiful person. Your guardian demon thinks you're a beautiful person. Go be a beautiful person and be a beautiful. This is the time to let go of this old bad energy, right? Because there is someone out there for you right now who thinks you're a beautiful person, and they want you to be a beautiful person for them, and they want you to be in a symphony and a dance with them. So go dance. Go add your music to their music, and that other music, it's not worth it. You're like, have the best night, my dark and lovely soul.